Hello, my name is Tugan Sokhiev. I'm conductor and I'm working this week with Seoul Philharmonic. The program will have, in my opinion, one of the most powerful and most famous works by French composers. It's Prelude, L'après-midi d'enfant of Claude Debussy. It's very famous for the flute solo. And the second piece is Ravel, orchestration of Musorsky's pictures at an exhibition. I think to have these two great composers, Debussy and Ravel, presenting what at that time was being considered some novelty and new ideas of orchestration, but still having a tradition of a wonderful French music. It's really, really interesting combination, and I think the idea is to show these beautiful French colors which exist in this music, transparency of the Debussy, and then admiration of Ravel, which he had for Musorsky. That's why he orchestrated pictures. So it's a wonderful combination of two greatest French composers, but so unique and individual at the same time, though coming from the same country, coming all, quite close to each, being historically in the time quite close as well to each other. So, but such two different languages completely, and it's wonderful to hear Seoul Philharmonic, diving into these different colors of French music. When I conduct pictures at an exhibition, I think my idea is always the goal, the aim is to give to a listener, to public, impression that they're really visiting exhibition, that every number has its own idea, has its own picture, image, as it very often is. If you visit an exhibition, all the paintings are different. And we know historically that Musorsky based the whole piece on a very particular, very precise paintings, which not all of them survived for us to see the images. But there is always the sense of one common line, the feeling of unity. You should not consider the piece as a separate suite of different pictures. My idea is always to try to connect the whole idea. So you start with the first promenade and how you build, going through these different characters and images. You arrive to this last, absolutely magnificent, maestoso movement with the brass and the full orchestra and bells, and you have so many percussions, and it's such a wonderful orchestration. So in a way it's quite challenging to build structurally, because you have to unite all the numbers, because they stop. Every number has a proper finish and proper ending, so you have to connect it somehow, make it feel complete. We had very, very interesting and very productive rehearsals with SPO, and what I found very rewarding and very interesting is that they love going into these characters, because I always try to go as much as possible into the characters, so that they really sound like the characters we're performing, because you cannot do it semi-measure, It cannot be half. It has to be 100% or 150%, so the audience really gets the real message. So, and that they feel, so the musicians feel free to express these characters. And that's what we were working on, and I really enjoy doing that. And I could see how much they themselves feel that they are really artists painting the images. It's so important. They don't just play the notes. And we try to find colors, the dynamics, the balance, and the whole huge palette of French music colors, which is so rich. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you during our concert, so you can hear this wonderful French and Russian music.